Hello and welcome to Layers of Living Water. I am so honored that you have joined me today. Have you ever wondered why you have a lot of special abilities and maybe it seems like that you're not able to use them? Maybe sometimes you think all that I can do is just absolutely being wasted. Then I hope you'll listen today as I share with you a story about the right fit, and I'll answer some questions for you that will help you in your life, help you find ways that you can use those abilities that you have. So there was a mother camel and her baby that were in a zoo. And as they were in the zoo one day, they were laying out in the sun. It was a beautiful day. The mother and the baby were laying out, and the baby looked up at mom and said, "Mom, I need to ask you some questions. Is that okay?" And the mom said, "Yes, absolutely, son. I'll be happy to answer anything you want to know." And so the baby camel said, "Mom, I've been studying the way we're made. I look at you, I look at me. We have this big, huge hump on our back. What in the world is that hump for?" And the mother said, "Well, son, you see, in the desert, there's very little water. And so when we're in the desert and our relatives are in the desert, they find a watering hole and they drink until that hump is filled up with water. Then they are able to travel long distances in the desert, and they have a water supply. They don't have to stop and get water all of the time." And the baby camel said, "Well, Mom, that is really neat. I have a hump that I can fill up with water, and then I won't have to stop and get a drink." The mom said, "That's right, son." And so then the son asked, "Well, Mom, I was studying. We have really long legs, and we have big round feet. I looked at other animals in the zoo, and they don't seem to be built like us." And the mom said, "Well, son, when you're in the desert, those long legs and big feet give us the ability to walk through the sand and carry a heavy load, not sink into the sand. So that way, when you're in the desert, you have the ability because A, you can carry a lot of water in your hump, and B, your legs and your feet will allow you to walk through the sand when other animals would just sink in the sand." The baby camel began to think and he said, "Mom, that is really neat. We are so special. We're so unique. We have some really cool features in our body." The mom said, "That's right, son." The baby sat down for a minute, then it jumped up again. It said, oh, mom, I have one more question." The mom said, "Okay, son, what is it?" "I was wondering why my eyelashes are so long. I looked at other creatures, they don't seem to have that." And the mother said, "Well, son, that's because when you're in the desert, the wind is whipping hard and the sand is being stirred up. But your eyelashes are so long that they protect your eyes from the sand so you can keep going right through the middle of the storm. Those sandstorms will whip up and come, but you don't have to stop. You have the water in your hump, you have the long legs and the big feet, and you can see where you're going. Other creatures, if they tried to go, other animals, they would sink in the sand, they would get thirsty and have to stop, and they would have to shut their eyes and not be able to see where they're going." The little guy began to think and he said, "Oh, Mom, this is so wonderful. We have all these great features. Thank you for sharing with me and telling me about them." Well, the young camel sat down for a moment. Then all of a sudden he jumped up again and he said, Mom, we have all these great features, but we can't use them because we live in the zoo. We're not in the desert. That doesn't make sense to me." The mother camel said, "Well, son, you see, you can have a lot of unique features. You can have a lot of special abilities. You can have a lot of unique things that can be used, but you have to be in the right place to use them." Here in this zoo, we get taken care of. We don't have to go across the desert. We have water provided for us. So we don't get to use all of our unique features. But you still have them, because if you ever found yourself in the desert, you would be able to use those unique features that you've been given. The baby camel was so happy, and he said, "Mom, this makes me so happy. I have them, and if I ever need them, they're available to me." The mom said, "That's right, son. Now, my friend, you may be like the baby camel today. You may be carrying lots of unique features. You may have found yourself questioning, why am I not able to use all the abilities that I have? Why am I not able to use these special things that I can do?" Well, you see, my friend, it's like the camel. If you're in the wrong place, maybe you're in the wrong job, maybe you're in the wrong part of the world. If in any way you're in the wrong place, you will find yourself not able to use all those special abilities and giftings that you've been given. So you see, my friend, stop for a moment today. Think about what you have. Are you using all of those special abilities? Are you using all of the new and unique things that you're able to do? If not, then maybe you need to stop and take inventory and say, well, I can do this and I can do that. I can do all these unique things. And then, my friend, begin to dream big. Begin to think about huge possibilities. Begin to think about seeing yourself in a place where you can use all those special abilities that you have. And if you begin to think about it and dwell upon it, then guess what? The opportunity will come. And when the opportunity comes, don't be afraid to step out. It may be something that gives you a little cause to be afraid, but don't worry about it, for you see, you've thought about it, you've taken inventory, you understand your special giftings. Now you've dreamed about it, and when the door opens and the opportunity comes, step into that opportunity. And as you use those giftings and abilities that you've been given, people will recognize it, and they will see you for who you are, and what you can do. Thank you for listening to Layers of Living Water this week, my friend. Make sure you share this story to somebody that seems to be down and needs a little help today. Make sure you share it with those that you think have abilities and giftings that they're not using. And make sure you come back each and every week as I bring you another story of hope, another story that will help you in your life, another story that will give you the ability to rise above the problems and the situations.